Good morning. Welcome to today's little Amazon show live streaming on Amazon, Facebook, YouTube, or maybe not on YouTube today, but yeah, on Amazon.live. So nickwood.live. If you're watching on Facebook, do go join us there as well. I'm just waiting for the feed to come through. A little bit late, had some little housekeeping to do first of all, and I've switched around a bit of lighting as well, just because I could really. So we got that. We've got some new things, a couple of new things in the carousel as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, let me just switch over to Amazon Live now. If you are watching on Facebook, then you can pop your comments in the chat, but also you can come on over to Amazon and watch on Amazon Live, where we've got the entire carousel of goodies that I'm going to be talking about and a few more. Right on that carousel. So that is nickwood.live. If you want to join me on Amazon, that would be really cool. nickwood.live. Type that in your URL and we are good to go. But if you do want to watch on Facebook, you're more than welcome, obviously. But we like to go where the fun is. Now, this video is all about, or this live stream is all about some video must-haves and some other little bits and pieces as well that you might just find a bit of fun. We got some drones in there. We got, what else we got in the carousel? We got we got the gimbal today. We're going to be talking about this little treasure. Well, maybe not this specific little treasure, but the updated versions. This Smooth 2 was amazing. They're now onto the Smooth 5, which is incredible. So that's going to be amazing value. So we've got those a bit. See, we've got the Betron, amazing little portable speakers as well. They're always good fun. So yeah, all good stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to plug in my iPhone, my old iPhone. This is my old iPhone, and we can use that as a separate camera as well. But we've still got the normal goodies, the tried and trusted. I'm going to try and put that iPhone somewhere safe. Yeah, we've still got the tried and trusted products as well, so we're going to be chatting about those too. So please do pop in the chat if you've got any questions, anything you actually want me to review, then please do let me know. And we've got a couple of books in the carousel as well. We've got some Apple earpods as well, but I've got my earphones to go with that. We've got hard drives, gamers, if you want hard drives. We've got the Seagate hard drive that's down in there as well. So yeah, we've got plenty to jump around with. So what are we going to talk about first? So iPhone 12 Pro. Let's talk about that. We've got in the carousel, and this is specifically because we need to live stream, or live streaming on Amazon requires us to have an Apple iPhone or an iPad. It's an iOS device that it actually needs. And that's before I start chatting, I just need to double check that we are live and good on Amazon. So I'm just going to go quickly type in that nickwood.live, and that will soon pop up and tell me, yeah, looking good so far. Yes, here we are. We're on. Always good news. So yeah, we got that. We got the iPhone 12. Perfecto. Now, if you are watching on Amazon as well, there's a very subtle little follow button, which would be amazing if you just, I think it's bottom left-hand corner at the moment. Please do just pop that in. Just moves me around your your dashboard, and you'll be able to see when I go live, and you get a subtle little notification. So where am I going to look at here? I'm looking at the iPhone 12 Pro. I just want to pull up some really cool details on it as well. So yeah, let's get that tech and features so I can talk to you all about it. Okay, this is without doubt, in my mind, this is the iPhone 12 Pro is the best iPhone that they've released to date. I think it's their #1 seller, and you can now get them refurbished and totally unlocked, all on Amazon, which is fantastic. So what can I tell you about it? It's got an A14 Bionic chip, It's a 6.1-inch screen, full high definition resolution, QLED, hyper touch screen, 460 ppi. Okay, screen features are HDR, True Tone, wide color, haptic touch, 2,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio, 1200 nits maximum brightness, fingerprint resistant, and a ceramic shield display. Fantastic. Now, what I love about this most of all is the camera on it. This allows you to have, well, the thing about this camera is that it was the first iPhone to have not just digital zoom but optical zoom as well. So it's ultra wide f2 aperture, it's f16 aperture and telephoto f2 aperture. It's got 120 degrees field of view, 2 times optical zoom in, 2 times optical zoom out, and 4 times optical zoom range, and up to 10 times digital zoom. Now it's also got an amazing thing which gives it an enhanced feature that can get us really good high definition. So not only do you've got that amazing zoom, but you've also got that amazing crisp style as well. It's also got something called LiDAR. It's a LiDAR scanner, so which makes shooting at night or shooting in dark really, really good. Now, the example of this for me was when I went to my nephew's wedding, and on my nephew's wedding, he got married in a lovely old converted abbey, and it was very, very bad lighting, but I was able to get some superb photos and videos using this iPhone. So we can shoot in 4K ultra high definition. Fantastic. You can shoot in slow-mo, 60 frames per second, by the way. We can shoot in slow-mo, which I think is 240 frames. Absolutely incredible. Now, it also has a super fast charge. One of the things that I know a lot of people, when they worry about their phones, is if they drop below something like 75%, they panic. Will my phone run out? Well, this actually has got a great battery in it. It's I think it's 30 or 60. I'll double check. I think it's 60 hours playback time. But the nice thing is it's a fast charge. So 2 things actually. It's got a Apple Mag, so you've got a wireless charge on it, but you can also put a super fast charger in it, and that will charge up half of the phone in 30 minutes, all of it in just over an hour. I normally let this phone drop down to about 4%, 4 or 5 tops, and then I recharge it, and it takes an hour maximum to be fully back recharged. Why is this important? Well, it's important because battery life, battery maintenance. Batteries have memories, so we want to drain them and then recharge them. If you keep charging your battery, the battery memory will start to go, and it won't charge as well. So the ability to drain our battery and then recharge it in full, awesome. But as I say, if you're only using it for phone calls, scrolling your social media, watching some Amazon Live or Amazon Video, then you're fine, you're good. It's got a long battery life. But if you're using it like me constantly to run your business, so you're shooting films, you're shooting video all day long, editing, doing all things with your phone, then it will come down. Now, it's brilliant for gaming because of this this amazing 1200 nits high definition screen. Awesome for actually gaming, awesome for watching high definition movies and TV. You can do that on your phone. So absolutely a brilliant phone. It comes in different sizes, so you can have I think it's 250, 500 megs. Let me have a see what's on the specs. Now, of course, yes, it is obviously it's 4G, 5G, totally ready. I'm in the UK, so we can dream of 5G. It'll come. Bluetooth, NFC, GPS. Got facial recognition, so that's a brilliant feature. You just let it look at your face, and it will just open all your apps. So that is fantastic. Talk time is 17 hours. Audio playback up to 65 hours. That's just on audio playback. Absolutely brilliant. Its maximum weight is 190 grams, and it is an absolutely brilliant phone. Absolutely love this phone, and I heartily heartily recommend it, particularly if you need one to get going on Amazon. So that's the thing. I mean, I've got it on see mine. I've got it in a little plastic cover just for a bit of added protection, and I do have a little screen cover on it as well. But yeah, these are, well, the more I use this phone, the better. In fact, with the cameras, it's not obvious that it actually contains. You can actually edit and shoot with RAW. So you've got Apple RAW on that as well. You have to go into camera settings to switch it on. But with all these things, I always say have a good old play with them, because most people will just stick it in auto mode. So I'll show you that. Let's take my stick in auto mode, point and shoot, which is great, and it'll do a brilliant job at that. Absolutely, no question. So I just got a little plastic cover. It says said phone. I'll have to try and put it back in now without switching the phone off, which is always going to be a little challenge. No, got it in. Yeah, have a good play with it. Put it in manual and see what you can come up with. Absolutely brilliant. You know, the iPhone 13 talks about you've got that cinematic button. You can do the same with this. It's just not a natural. It's just not an easier automatic feature, but you can certainly do it. Got amazing features. So much power in this one little phone. Absolutely fantastic. I love it, and it's in the carousel right now today. At we've got 9% off today, $742. When you think these came out and they were twice that amount of money, Apple, bless them, they release new phones every year, which just makes I think the creme de la creme phone. I think this is still the best phone they made. It just brings it down in price, makes it affordable, and we can use those to live stream on Amazon, which is great because we have to start somewhere. So if you're into video, you're into live streaming, you can certainly get one of those. Now, so yeah, I'm Nick Wood. I'm in the UK. Just to show you, there you go, Nick Wood in the UK. Therefore, it must be true. And we're streaming every day this week, every day at 7 a.m. in the UK, which is, I believe, 11 p.m. Pacific time, which is probably at 2 a.m. Central. But that's okay, because I know lots of people are awake and stay up late at night. Now, okay, we've been playing around with the lighting here. So I'll just share with you in the carousel. Just bring it back. I'll share with you in the carousel the lighting that I use. And every time I scroll on my carousel, it pings up with some other light. So, right, first of all, in the carousel, I'm using the light that's over there. So you can see my eyes. There's a ring light. That's the ring light in the carousel. So that's an 80-inch LED ring light. You can have multiple colors. I won't play around with it because it'll move the settings. But yeah, multiple colors you can have in the ring light. You can it's brilliant for vlogging. You can pop your phone or indeed your webcam in the center of that ring light, and it will just light your entire face. I mean, mine's slightly off center because I've got, if you saw the studio, I've got chairs in front, but it's all good. Hey Thomas, great to see you. Hi Thomas. It's just, there you go. Hi Thomas, pop that in the chat. So yeah, so that's the ring light. Now also have this little light here down at the bottom. As you can see, we can raise that up or we can put it back down, and the reason I can do that is because I have the newer Dimbles, and so these are a real bargain. These are like in the carousel, they're $40, $40.99, and these are a real bargain. So I can dial up the light and dial it down with these. So they're great, and they come with it's just going to muck about my auto on my webcam. That's better. In fact, while I'm here, I'm going to put the other one on as well. Hopefully the battery's charged. You never know. I'll have to plug it into the USB. But yeah, so let's pop the other one in as well, and hopefully that will light up the other part. Now I'm using the plain Hey Thomas, I'm a seller on Amazon. Can I have your email? I want to cooperate with you. Yeah, you can. It's go to nick@nickwood-online, Thomas. That would be great. In fact, I'll drop my links there. I can't put them in the chat, but what I can do is because I'm using Beeline, I can actually pop it in here, can't I? So I can go at nickwood-online.com. There you go, Thomas. That is my email address. Thank you so much. Yeah, that'd be good. Look forward to hearing from you. Always love promoting products. There you go. So this one's working. So yeah, what as I was saying was, I've got these plain diffusers, but you can actually have different colors, which will do different things, light up different backgrounds. So let's light up this side now, and we can dial it in, and there we go. So and we can, there we go. We can add them up. So adjustable. Yeah, I need to balance them both out. That's way too near the backdrop. And see, there you go. That's not so bad. It is just mucking around a little bit with my ring light, but that's okay. I wonder if we can change that. Let's change it all while we're here. No, that's turned it right off. Actually, that's right. I don't know if you can see this so well, but that's changing the different lights with that ring light. I think I'll stick with that one. Let's go with that one. Okay. Okay. And actually, because I'm in, and I talked about the webcam in a minute, I can probably dial up. Let me pull on the, oops, maybe just put back widescreen. I can probably dial up the brightness a touch as well. Add a little bit more contrast. Fantastic. That's a little bit better. There you go. So all these things we want to dial in when we're playing around with the lights. We want to dial in what's working, and that's a much better now. So there you go. That was dialing in the lights while we're here, and that was with these newer dimmable lights. I'm not going to touch them again because I now like them where they are. But I just got to pray that I've not got them plugged in. So I've got to hope that they carry on working. So I hope that's good, Thomas. Hope you've got the email address now, guys. If you've got any questions, please do let me know, and we can chat about them. Okay. Right now, what else have we got here? Oh look, I'd already got that. I could have just popped it in the crawler. Crazy. So I am Nick Wood in the UK. There's not many of us in England, but the nice thing is, thanks to the Amazon Associate Program and the Amazon Livestream Influencer Program, we are able to broadcast on Amazon.com. So all these products that you see in a carousel are available in the States. They're priced in dollars, so please do go check them out as well. We've got some extra newer kit as well, and so you can't see all of it, but you can see certainly the green screen that I'm using, the backdrop that I have here. So this is a newer portable studio, effectively. So this got the green cloth is hanging on the frame there, as you can see, just out of reach. It comes with a black cloth and a white cloth for doing different things. Obviously, I like using the green cloth because I green screen a lot, so I dial out my background, and when I record my videos, I drop in a nice, slightly blurred office effect, which is pretty cool. So you'll see those on if they're not live videos, on my recorded videos, you see that quite a lot, and that's why I use the green screen, and it just clears it up. Now, I quite like just with a natural green anyway. I think that looks quite effective. Slightly different from what most people do. So we want to stand out from the crowd a touch, don't we? So anyway, yeah. So that is that. So I'm using this on the newer. with this comes, it's really good. It comes with 2 sets of lights as well. It's got 2 box diffused lights, which are brilliant to use. If I've got one to hand, I have. Now, this is not the easiest demonstration, but as an example, so as an example of the box lights, let me just pull this one out of its cover. So you've got 2 of these. You also have some umbrella lights as well. So you've got all your lighting sorted, and it's super simple to put together. So that just came out of its packet, and literally we're just going to, it sits on a stand, and literally all you do is just push it out, and there you have your amazing box light. See, this is cool because it's now picking up the light from the ring light as well, and the backlights. So, light myself up. Yeah, pop the bulb in. The tungsten bulbs, they last pretty much forever. I mean, okay, not forever, but they last one heck of a long time. I'll be honest. Really cool lights. So yeah, super easy. Just pop that on the stand. And actually, guys, when I was a couple of years ago, I was doing a photo shoot or video shoot actually, for some serviced apartments, and I carried these around London. I was in Chelsea, in London, and I was in the city, and I was at St Paul's Cathedral. So, if you know London, I was all over there, and it was great because I was able to I did about 12 apartments all in one day. So I was putting the lamps up, taking the lamps down, shooting the video, and I was getting some amazing results. So yeah, and so it wasn't too heavy, nice and light. So they just go back in a little packet. And what's not to love? So with that, I mean, it's in the carousel, $205, but that's going to cover all your lighting needs and give you a really cool mobile studio, which you can do many great things. I use the black backdrop when I make my shoppable. Excuse me. When I make my, I'm English. Let me have a slurp of tea. I use my black backdrop when when I do my shoppable videos. It gets nice background, but the white cloth as well, that gives you a very clean background as well, especially when it's well lit. Some popping, absolutely popping professional video you can do with the white backdrop as well. And as you say, I've got the green one sat here too. So that is a brilliant little mobile lighting for your studio. Now, I know a lot of you like to go outside, and so I'm going to pop my gimbal in the carousel. Well, it's not actually my gimbal, this one. It's the gimbal, the same people that make the same gimbal as mine, but mine is one of the older versions. Just got to make sure I get the right one. Come to daddy. Where have you gone? Yeah, Zion. So in the carousel is the Zion Smooth 5. These gimbals and this brand are excellent. Super cool. This is really important when you're going out and about. It just keeps everything stable. So if you're using your phone, then you want a nice stable view. You don't want it shaking around. And this is what a gimbal does. It's a 3-axis gimbal. Absolutely fantastic from Zion. So I've got my old iPhone here. So I'm going to pop that in, give you a little demo as to how that works. So it just sits in the gimbal. It's nicely weighted, but I have to switch it on. When I switch it on, the gimbal will spring into life. So come on, switch on, baby. That's it. And now I've got a steady gimbal, so I can do all my shooting no problem whatsoever. What I need to do is attach this as a camera, but I can move the camera around on the settings, You also got some software you can put in. I can move it from side to side, up and down. Yeah, side to side. You've got several settings on here, and this is the Smooth 2 that I have here. So the Smooth 5 could do way more. So even the Smooth 5's got a stand as well, and I believe it will have the follow button as well. It will track you with the right software, so it will track you around, and it keeps your camera or your phone rock steady. Because I'm using it with my phone, you can use it with a camera as well. Absolutely brilliant, and it's so smooth you can't hear it at all. And that's what I love about these gimbals. They are so smooth, so brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to do a little demonstration of one of those. You switch it off and it goes limp. But yeah, so gimbal on as a video must have, I would say, especially if you're outside. So this is the Smooth 2. You've got the updated, the Smooth 5 is in the carousel, and you know, because these things are different weights, you can put a little weight on, which balances it all out. Absolutely, it's so clever, so simple yet so clever, but absolutely an amazing, rock solid piece of kit. Absolutely love that, and they come in a beautiful box. I mean, you can tell when a gimbal comes in its beautiful black, very thick lined quality rubber, so it doesn't break. You know, you're getting a quality piece of kit. So I'm going to pop that just down there, and I say I'm going to go out and about later and shoot some video, and then next time or tomorrow maybe I can give you a little demonstration of what it's like with and without a gimbal. So that's all good. Okay, what else have we got in the carousel? Right, I'm going to give you a little break from me live stream. I'm going to tell you about what I love. I really like these. I got sent by Holy Stone a couple of drones to play with, because they've got some incredible cameras on them. Now the one I'm highlighted in the carousel, I'm actually going to play you my shoppable video. Let me just pop that in. See, well, I'm using BeLive, and so I can actually pull up my videos and actually share with you my unboxing of this drone. And it's lovely. This drone has had 700. This video has had 676 video views already, because it sits on Amazon and it's fantastic. Now bear with me while I just pull it up, and I'm going to share with you my screen, and then I will play you the unboxing of this drone. It's a fantastic drone. It's got 4K ultra high definition camera on it. It's got some amazing things. Let me just hide my thing, and I'll hide the tracker, and I shall put myself down into the corner. And yeah, this has got a 4K ultra high definition widescreen camera on it, fully adjustable. It's got a find me go home feature. It's got a follow me feature. It's got a point of interest feature where you can set a point of interest and it will just circle that point of interest. Absolutely fantastic drone. So let me show you the unboxing right now. Hold on, let's go. I'm just going to mute myself. Okay, so here we have the Holy Stone HS700E, suitable for young adults 16 years and above. So it comes in a lovely carry case with 2 zips. Let's unzip the case and see what we have inside. Okay, first things first, we have the very important, these will be the instructions. Spare blades, very important.
And in this little pouch is the very important instruction use, which is quite thick. Now, an important thing to check whenever you are first receive your drone is to check that all the items are in your package. So we're looking for the drone, the transmitter, the battery, the blades, the charger, and the instruction book. We have that. And underneath here we have everything that we require. So here we have the drone itself, which is beautiful, fairly lightweight. Has the camera, 4K high definition camera on the front, absolutely fantastic. And you have elements here. You can see the stabilization system there, that's perfect. And here we have the 4 rotor blade mounts. In this packet we have the rechargeable battery, the transmitter and handheld device, here we have another rechargeable battery, and here we have the connecting wires and the all-important screwdriver, USB charging points and screwdriver. So when I said we had spare blades, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 4 sets of blades. So you do have spares. We have the 2 lots of 4 blades, rotors to put on. They are lightweight and they attach quite easily, and then they will lock in place. So I shall construct and charge, and the next time you see this drone we'll be taking it out for a test drive. This is the Holystone HS700E.
Okay, see, so that was that was the Holystone HS700E drone, and I like to play that because that's good, because then I could chat to people online as well while that was going on. Yep, we've got the live stream still going. That's good. Okay, right, all good. It's always a bit of a worry there when I let's hide that. Yeah, always a bit of a worry when I put those videos on and switch over, because I always wonder whether my live stream on Amazon is still up and running or whether that just goes and does one. But we're all good. We're still there. So that's cool. So that was the drone. I say that was sent to me by Holystone. Thank you so much, guys. And it's working because people are buying the Holystone drones, and they are very, very good. So like those, enjoy promoting those as well. Now, next up, of course, what we do is when we're videoing and live streaming, we do need a camera. Now, hopefully this will work because I've got. Oops, I'm just going to untangle. That is a battery from one of the drones. One that I'll be showing you later. I'll show you that in person. So what I want to do now is I actually want to. I'm using my old iPhone 6s Plus phone, and I'm hoping that it will. Plug in and be a spare camera. Because then I can show you. Do you know what? No, it's not plugged in. That's not going to work. What I will do, and I'm not sure what this will look like, because I'm using BeLive, I can actually pull in more than one camera. So I'm actually going to pull in the camera, which is that one. But that's not really doing that one much justice. So let me remove that and There we go. So now we have I am using the Logitech C920, so Logitech, the one on the left-hand side. This one is the Apple camera. So the Logitech is also this might cut my lighting again, but I'm gonna there might be an echo there. So this might muck up my lighting, but I'm going to show you the Logitech camera. So I'm going to stop the video. So here we are just on the Apple cam, just so I can show you this. So this is the Logitech C920. It's a brilliant little webcam. I need to pop it in the carousel. Hold on. Hold hard, mateys. Let's put it in. Come on, baby. Normally this is on a bit of a bargain. Yes, there we go. 70, but it's got 11% off, so it's $71 in the carousel. And this is, when we go live streaming, we can't. Our Macs, PCs, laptops come with built-in cameras, built-in microphones. Same with phones, so we can actually go live streaming without spending any money. But if you like it and you enjoy it, then what you're going to want is you're going to want to start to upgrade some of the kit. And one of the basic things that most people do is they upgrade their camera. Now this one is so popular, the C920, amazing piece of kit. It can video in 1080 high definition, so you can record in high definition. We're actually using 720 today to stream on Amazon, which is like kind of standard CD quality. It sits atop of your computer, or indeed you can actually screw it in and screw mount it onto a tripod, which will make it rock solid. That's what I do for the cooking show. So I'm going to start that video back again, because that's better, and then I can take this one off because be back on just for the camera that I'm talking about. So this is a brilliant little camera, absolutely fantastic. I say you can, if you're watching earlier, we did the live demo of the lights, and we were able to change the brightness and the contrast of the camera while we were live, which was fantastic. We made it widescreen. We brought it into standard screen as well. Now, the brilliant thing about Logitech is that Logitech also it's got a built-in microphone as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly switch microphones. So at the moment I've got the Blue Yeti on. So if I switch this to the Pro Cam, hopefully hopefully you can tell a difference in the audio quality. So now I've got this is the upgraded from my computer. So this is now audio and video with the C920. And so, that's a good, it upgrades both. So it's got a couple of microphones in there and a brilliant camera. So I just wanted to show that for you as well. But now let me put the Yeti back on there. So hopefully that's now back on my Yeti. And hopefully you will notice a better sound quality as well. Not hopefully, I know you will. So that's now back with the Blue Yeti. Now, these cameras are fantastic, and all Logitech cameras, in fairness, are pretty amazing. But they all come with, or not with, but they all they can access something called Logi Capture. And because I'm using BeLive to stream to you today, I'm going to pull up Logi Capture and actually show you what you can do. It gives you way more control over the camera that you don't normally get, but also it allows you to record and with transitions and overlays, or text overlay, to make some great presentation videos as well. So very much a very common thing to do at the moment, very popular thing to do when we're on the Making Money Online space, is to create your own course, sell what you know. Everyone knows something, and so super simple to create a course and sell what you know. And doing it with this software is even easier than that. And I promise you, if the camera's only $71, you can recoup that in just one course. So let me share with you on screen Logi Capture and tell you exactly how you can make some dosh. You can make some money, right? So that's the Logitech Capture there. Showing screen. So here we are. I'll pop myself, I'll hide myself. So you can just see it through the Logitech Capture. And so, yeah, on this we've got very quickly. Yeah, so we've got the camera up here. We can switch it. We can change any camera source. And we've got two sources. So that's my other Logitech setting. So we can see two sources. But let's click on source one. Okay, so we can change priority from frame rate to exposure. We've got the zoom control, so we can zoom in, and we can pan as well. So that's really cool. All in live time. And we can set the autofocus. We've got white balance, so we can change around how our white balance is. I'm not going to do that because it'll muck up my camera. We've got image settings, so you've got the brightness, contrast, color intensity, all those things. Anti-flicker, chroma key. Bang! There you go. That just blasts out that that backdrop. So I'd have to change the lighting. So this is the effect of lighting does. Let's put that back on again. Chroma key. So you can see we've got that little flicker there, but we can probably dial that out. Dial that out just with that camera, with that light. There you go. So we can dial that flicker out, and now I can drop anything in my backdrop. I'll put it back to green for now. That's it. Back to that. Cool. So I'll switch my anti-flicker back on. Now, along the bottom here, you've got screen 1, you've got screen 2. So that's my second source. And again, we can do picture in picture, either way around, side by side as well. We've got the record. We can do a screenshot. It counts down. You can do a little screenshot there. Then you've got your mic and your audio settings. And then here we have, we can change, go to the top. We can put a watermark on. We can have the text overlay feature. We can have that on or off. We can have it on for a certain amount of time. We set duration. We can change the color around. Super, super cool stuff. I've got it on a transparent, but you can have a grey background, black, white. So all these different things, all these different settings. We've got borders here. We can change the border. Yeah, we can change the borders, the border size, lots of things we can play with, and lots of things. So how do we transfer this into a course? Let me just go back to me. So how do we transfer this into a course? So we've got all that technology, so we can shoot in high definition. So that's then, we can just shoot a lovely little video capture that we can have behind you. So you can have a PowerPoint presentation and you can be talking to that. If you've got the chroma key, if you've got the green screen, you don't have to have any background at all. So it can just be you talking on the presentation. Really cool, really effective, really visually impressive. Just write some course notes, maybe some books on a PDF, create them in Canva, and you're good to go. So just teach what you know. That's a super, super, super simple additional way to make money online. So I'm going to take that off. I'm actually going to switch that off because it's going to take off some of my processing power, which I don't want, to keep that all good. So all fantastic. Okay, so there we go. So that is Logitech Capture, and that comes with all these Logitech cameras. They are absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so I'm going to quit on that. And I've got in a little croaky voice again. So I want to play with you another little video, so that I can take a quick swig of what is now cold tea. So again, now this video is all about my favorite microphone. It's the one I use, the one I have right here. It is the amazing Blue Yeti microphone. So I've got a little shoppable video that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to pop that in the screen right now. And here's me. And I talked earlier about I used the I used the chroma keying to remove the green screen behind me and dropped in my slightly blurred office background, which is really effective. So I'm going to show you that. Yeah, so that's the blurred background. So this was shot with me just sitting here with the green screen, and it was super simple to do. So let me hide myself and mute myself. This is the Blue Yeti microphone. It is obviously a thing of great beauty. It looks like a microphone. It looks like a microphone should look like, in my view. It is a multi-directional microphone. 3 condenser capsules, 4 pickup patterns. This headphone output is there as well. We can control the volume. We can control the mic gain as well. It's got an adjustable stand, and you can just literally, it is just plug and play. So when we talk about the voice patterns, the 4 voice patterns. So I've got it right now. I've got it called Cartoid, I think. So it's one directional, just to me, and the gain is set quite low because I try to dial out some of the ambient noise. If I turn the gain up, you probably even hear the fan on the Mac. But yeah, so you've got one directional. It also has bi-directional. So if I'm chatting to someone, I've done this before when I've interviewed people from across a table for podcasting, then I've had it bi-directional. So it picks up my voice and picks up their voice as well. Also, you can have it another setting in all the settings that are available here. These settings, you can then have a multi-directional. So if you're in a room, then and you've got maybe you've got a band or a choir, multiple people talking or singing, then that would be perfect for doing that. And it's also a stereo microphone. So if we set it to stereo, then if I walked from one side of the office to the other, you would hear me go from one ear, one speaker to the other speaker if you're listening in stereo as well. Quite an amazing thing for this brilliant microphone. This is the adjustable stand. We can move it around. I have it on a desk stand because my desk, I have like a plastic cover on a wooden desk which numbs the noise. But equally, it can have, with its attachments here, you can screw it into a different mic stand, so you can have it all directions. Here is, say, the volume button. If you plug it in with your headphones, and is the pause button. So if you're going to do a big cough or a sneeze, hit the pause button. But do remember to then take yourself off pause afterwards, and I shall resist doing my big pause joke. Yeah, I won't do the big pause joke. That would be inappropriate. But yeah, that is the Blue Yeti. It is, as I say, it's absolute. It's a thing of beauty. And what I do say to you is, when you plug it in, do go into your operating system and set it up there as well. All operating systems will see it instantly. Now, I believe there is a tie-in with Logitech for their G Hub, where you can actually use the G Hub suite to control the Yeti, the Blue Yeti microphone. I've not tried it. I only found out that yesterday, so I'm going to be looking at that today, and so hopefully we'll be able to tell you a little bit more later on. So let me hide that, and we're back to the Blue Yeti, just me and the Yeti. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. As I say, do go in and set the gain in the operating system. So go into the microphone on your operating system with the Blue Yeti plugged in, and you should be able to get it all set up beautifully, because the gain is very it's very what's the word I'm looking for, very sensitive, because it's got so much control. A thing of great beauty. And yeah, people often will come and see the microphone, they'll just look at the microphone and talk to that and ignore me completely. It is that good a piece of kit. Right, now what else do we have in our carousel? I know one of the things that I always talk about, because this is really relevant when you're shooting video, is you'll find out particularly, this is, well, not just video, this is video gaming as well as video shooting. And this is not the most attractive piece of kit here. It is a very solid, state-of-the-art brush metal box, but it is a brilliant Seagate backup, 4 terabyte backup hard drive. So these are incredible. So I thoroughly recommend these. What happens is when you start shooting video, and particularly when you're shooting in high definition and in super high definition, the video files are really chunky, really big, and they will eat up your hard drive so fast. When you start shooting video, it's just so quick. So I would thoroughly recommend you get a portable hard drive. Yes, you can put your videos up in the cloud, and that is fine, but then when you want them, you then got to pull them off the cloud, and when you want them, you're wanting them for editing, and it's way quicker to just plug in a hard drive, and then you can play around with your edits, no dramas whatsoever. Everything is safe and secure, and you can keep all your video edits and your I can't think of the word, but all your settings as well. So I use well, lots of different things. I'm going to come to Camtasia in a minute, that's in the carousel, but yes, all your project settings you can keep in there as well. I've actually bought this initially. Here's the story behind this. I bought it because I was wanting the time machine function on my Mac. Time machine is the automatic backup on a Mac, so I wanted a disk for that. Now my Mac's hard drive is only 1 terabyte, so having a 4 terabyte portable drive, yeah, it was a little bit of overkill. So what I did was I got a smaller one to run the backup, and now this one holds all my videos as well. Don't get me wrong, I do put the files up in the cloud as well, but for ease of use, also bit of belt and braces, I like to make sure that I've got my videos safe and sound, easy to hand. I can just pull up the laptop, the MacBook Air, I can pull that up, plug this in, and edit away to my heart's content and save directly onto this hard drive. As I say, it's a super piece of kit. If you're a gamer, you want to save all your gaming, then again, this is where you do it. Super simple. We all need an external hard drive. So these are fantastic. And Seagate as a brand, I've never heard anyone have a bad word to say against the Seagate brand. Absolutely brilliant. So I do love those. You can have them in all different shapes and sizes. This one's 4 terabyte. Yes, I will be getting a larger one in the not too distant future, and then I shall be sharing with you maybe the 10 terabyte hard drive. And that's the thing, that is how much video takes up space. Those video files soon do rack up, but it's really good. I would suggest also, if you've got it as it's portable, get yourself a portable carry case. I haven't got them in the carousel at the moment, but they're not much, about $10, $20, just in case, because you don't want to drop them and break them. I have dropped this a few times, I've got away with it. So yeah, I would thoroughly recommend that as well. So how are we getting on? Cool, we're doing well today, we're doing well. And now some other little things, other little things that sneaked into our have they sneaked into our carousel? They have. Look, the pink stuff. This is in the carousel. I haven't got it on my desk. I might go get it in the next break. Pink stuff. If you're into cleaning, and I cook a lot, so I do need to clean the kitchen a lot. The pink stuff, I've been painting and decorating. This is probably the best, paste type soap for cleaning there is. Why do I smell so good? Because I wear Chanel Bleu, which is cool. Right, now also I've got the Echo Dot. I know this strictly isn't a video, but let me put it up here. Oh, so we've got the 3rd gen. I've got white. These are great. These are little Alexa things. If you've not tried one yet, you're missing out. With these, you can automate your home. What's not to love? You can have your lights switching on, off, control your heating. That's the Echo Dot, but that was the 3rd gen. But you can get the 4th gen now with a clock for like $60. That's really cool because you've got a really great little speaker, so you can get it to play music, all sorts. I won't call her name because I don't want her to switch on while we're chatting. But yeah, no, I do love the little Alexas. I have to say, they are so cool. All right, what is next on the list? Oh, now here's the thing. We do have. Let's go back to another drone, shall we? Let's go to the little Holy Stone baby drone. This is a good one. This is brilliant for drone photography. This is the Holy Stone HS260. Is under $90, $87.29 in the carousel. Really cool little drone. Now, this was sent to me by Holy Stone for good testing. It has got a 1080 high definition camera in the front that you can adjust. That's not all though. It's got a ground sensor as well, so it knows how far it is from the ground. It has also got, this is so cool, it also got a voice control and gesture control. Now, I've not tried the gesture. The voice control works. Up, down, left, right. Absolutely fantastic. And you can swap heads. So it doesn't matter which way round it flies. It doesn't matter. It works it out. This is the... Here is a little remote control. So on here, you've got the camera and video buttons. You got the up and down buttons, joystick. Now, here's a bit where you pair it. Download the app and you pair it with your cell phone, and then you've got it on that screen. So you're then looking at the through the camera eye view, which is really cool. And it can do all sorts. Does little stunts. It got a brilliant. You can set it to follow you because it creates a little network between the drone and your phone, and so you can set it to follow you. Now, word of caution: the drone cannot see trees, lampposts, or low-hanging baskets. So just be aware of that. It can't actually see, but you can. So make sure you keep it safe. Don't let it fly into things. Also, you can preset a course, so you can actually set it on a little circuit, preordained circuit that you pop in, and that allows you the access to the to actually concentrate on shooting the video, taking photos through the high definition camera. Absolutely cracking little drone, very lightweight. Obviously, as I always say with drones, is please do just make sure you are compliant wherever you are with the legislation in your country. Now, I've got 2 drones here in the carousel. Certainly with the big one, the 4K, the 700E Holy Stone drone. That was the one that was key for me to actually go make sure I was fully licensed. So I got a drone license, operating license, and a flying license as well, so I can operate and fly them within the rules and regulations of the UK, because that's where I am. I've not put that on there. I didn't put that up yet. I am Nick Wood. Nick Wood from England, everybody. You might have been able to tell just by my English accent, but you never know. So I'm Nick Wood from England. So I wanted to be totally compliant with drone laws in the UK. I'm also a mere stone's throw from Farnborough International Airport, which, if you don't know, is a private airport here in the UK. It is host to the Farnborough International Air Show every 2 years. They alternate between Farnborough and Paris, which is the big air show where we have thundering jets coming in, doing their stuff, normal passenger liners, that's a boat, passenger airplane, all the big A380s, all those things. So we have those in Farnborough, so we have to be very careful where we fly our drones because there are flight restrictions everywhere. But if you download the app, then you can pretty much find out where they are. But if you're anyway, if you take them on holiday, this will be a great drone to take on holiday. If you're down on the beach, you can set it out, go and see all sorts. I mean, industrial purposes, you can send it up and have a look at roofs. I mean, you can fly them internally. So if you've got a big warehouse, maybe Amazon might do these. Fly them up, see what's actually up happening in the roof. If your roof has got a leak, send up a drone, high definition. Contact me, and we can do that as well. Lots of different uses for drones, but they are fun. But just do remember to be compliant wherever you are, and don't fall foul of the regulations. Cool. Right. So that was the drone. Except I've got a little video. I do like a little video. I'm going to share with you a video of the unboxing of that drone because I'm using BeLive, and that'll allow me to go and get another product that I want to share with you. So let me just share with you in my screen. Just pull in my Chrome tab. Here we go. All good to share. Fantastic. Show it in stream. I shall mute myself and switch the video on. This is the unboxing of the HS26. Okay, let's start with the Holystone HS260, suitable for ages 14 and above. Let's unbox. Okay, so it comes with its own carry case, and this carry case feels quite substantial, quite structured. It's got a little thing to carry on there, a little handle to carry. Let's see what's inside. Okay, this is our little drone. So, that is the remote control unit. Here we have the rechargeable power. And here we have the little drone itself. It just unfolds like so. And in this side of the case, we have some of the most important elements. Not least the instruction manual, of course. And what all drones really need is a screwdriver that will fit all the screws, and these are brilliant. So we've got some extra spare helicopter blades. Perfect. I shall put those back safely in their bag. And in this little packet here, we have the charging device. So it comes with some caution material, basically standard stuff, i.e. do not charge it in its case. So the package contains the drone, the transmitter, the drone battery, spare propellers, the USB cable, and a screwdriver. And of course, the all-important instructions. So there you go. That is it. That's a little HS260 from Holystone. So thank you for sending that to me, Holystone. A great little drone. So let's just remove that. I just realised I need to just change a setting on my system. so that we can go properly. So just in. Thank you for watching, everybody. Do please drop your messages in the chat, and we're good to go. So what have we had in here now? Now I do like to talk about my earbuds. Now in the carousel, you can see there are some very impressive Apple AirPods Pro, and they're good because look, they've got nearly 32,000 5-star likes, and they're in the carousel. They've got 30% off. They are $174.99 right now in the carousel. These are the Apple AirPods. Back in the good old days when I was a young man and Apple was just starting out with the iPhones, they used to come with these. You'd actually get them with your phone. Unbelievable. But now, of course, it's consumerism, and the AirPods are a thing of great beauty and a source of great fun, and so they are well worth $174, I would suggest. But I didn't like to spend all that money when I got my iPhone, so on the recommendation of my niece Holly, I got these, and these are the Earfun Air True Wireless earbuds, and they are so cool. I absolutely love them, and they're in the carousel. They've got a discount as well. I think what percentage off are they? 36% off. So they are $42.49, and these are great little earbuds. You can have them in black, you can have them in white. I've got them in white here. They come in this cool little carry case, which is also a charger, a wireless charger, or you can pop it in your USB as well. So you got that little charger. Super simple. I basically just pull them out, and they instantly connect to Bluetooth. You couldn't hear it there, but it said Bluetooth connected. Well, you might have heard that. So it goes Bluetooth connected, and then it connects directly into my phone, because that's what I've got it set up. Now they come with multiple different size little ear coverings here, little silicone ear coverings, so you can always make sure you've got the right size for your ears. Okay, now the other great thing about these earbuds is they are one touch, tap tap tap, in order to do them. So it's one touch answering your phone rings, tap, you can answer it. You can adjust your volume up and down if you're listening to a podcast or listening to music, which I often do. Then you've got that. They are noise cancelling, so noise cancelling earbuds. When you put them in, it's quite funny because it now feels like I can't hear myself, because now I can't hear outside. I can only hear myself in my head. But one of the other great things about these, so it's got enhanced bass function. One of the great things about these, so it also has 4 microphones. So you've got 4 microphones, 2 in each earbud, which gives you really good audio sound as well. And I would even go as far to say that if I was out and about and I was recording something on my phone, video, maybe a live stream on Facebook, I'd probably pop in a lapel mic in order to get good quality sound. But I actually used these the other day, and as long as it's not windy, which in the UK has been rather windy, and just so we all know, I am Nick Wood from the UK, it can get a little bit windy, but when it's not windy, these work really well, and you can pick up the sound really crisp. So I now, when I'm out and about and I'm doing a Facebook live stream, then into one of my groups, then I pretty much just use these earbuds. Now they are super fast charging as well. You can go from 0, that's it, they slide back in there, and as you slide them back in, little green light comes on to show that they are charging again. Now super fast charging from 0, a 10-minute charge will give you a 2-hour playtime, which is amazing. And now I'm just going to double check, but I think the actual playback time on these is something like 37 hours. I think it is. Just going to double check with you. Yeah, crystal clear feeling, immersive feeling. Earphone Air is the only wireless earbuds that received the IF Design Award and the CES Innovation Award together. True wireless earbuds feature 4 microphone noise cancelling calls, effectively reducing 90% background noise, creating a stable and clearer calling environment. Besides only touching the control button, you can answer, reject phone, volume adjusts, enjoying hands-free calling anytime, anywhere. Yeah, total lasts 35 hours with a built-in 500 mAh charging case, 7 hours from a single charge. So get rid of the trouble of repeatedly charging, providing listening for a whole day. The Bluetooth earbuds support both wireless charging and USB quick charging. Simply charge 10 minutes and get up to 2 hours of playtime. Enjoy fast and convenient charging way from now on. They are sweat and waterproof resistant as well, and as I say, got a comfortable design because they are very, very good earbuds. So I'm very happy to be able to promote them because they are absolutely brilliant, and as I say, way cheaper than the very beautiful Apple ones. But hey, I'm all for a bit of that. Okay, so that's my earbuds. So we've covered everything. Oh yeah, this is I popped it in the carousel earlier. This isn't strictly on video, but I do like it, and this is the pink stuff. This is so cool. You know, pop them up on the screen. The pink stuff. This is such good stuff. If you ever want something clean, what's not to love? Let me just tell you a little bit about it. It's an Amazon bestseller. There's the price gone. It's not showing it on there, but basically, yeah, windows, wheels, toilet, shower, furniture, bathtubs. Ideal for cleaning saucepans, barbecues, ceramic tiles, glass, rust sinks, UPVC, garden furniture, paintworks. It does stuff. It's called the pink stuff, the miracle. It's a paste, versatile cleaner, inside and outside, natural, vegan, and it does tackle the toughest of tough jobs. So if you've got a little cleaning job, if you want to clean something up before you start to video it, then please do go grab the pink stuff. It is absolutely fantastic. Okay, guys, listen, it has been a pleasure as always broadcasting to you on Amazon. Do let me know if you've got any questions in the chat. Please do follow me. If you're watching on Amazon, please do follow me. We've had these dimmable lights. I loved playing with those today and demonstrating how cool these are. So these were the newer dimmable lights. We've got the ring light, we've got the camera, we've got the microphone. We had 2 drones. We had the very important portable hard drive. We, of course, had the amazing, most beautiful blue Yeti microphone on the show today as well. So do let me know. And of course, we had the amazing earbuds. Now, do let me know if there's anything that you want me to review. I do have also in the carousel, but we just run out of time today. We got the one pad. I need to sort my mirroring out on my yeah, the one pad mini projector. That is a super cool projector as well. You can use that all over. Brilliant for high definition, ping stuff up on your walls, videos, watching films. If you've got art, if you've got Amazon Prime membership, then you've got all the Amazon videos, so you can use this brilliant little projector to beam them up on your walls. It's got a couple of great speakers in it, so the sound is way better than I thought it was. Compatible with your cell phone, totally cell phone compatible. What's not to love? That was in the carousel as well as we got a little bit of got some Chanel. We also, but we didn't get a chance to talk about it, the Betron as well, the little Betron portable speaker that delivers more sound than you could ever believe for such a tiny little thing. If you're into camping, that's what I got it for. Into camping, but also love the music. And so we wanted music while we were there, but also we didn't want anything particularly heavy. We want lightweight camping because we were hiking. This is pretty lightweight, just slips in your pocket. No dramas at all. Anyway, I'm back again tomorrow at the same time, which is 7 a.m. in the UK, 11 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2 a.m. On the East coast, but don't worry, you can always catch the replay. And then on Thursday it'll be 4 p.m. in the UK, which is 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time, with the Keto Nick cooking show, where I'll be teaching you how to cook. I'm Keto Nick on there. I lost pretty much 50 pounds last year just by changing what I ate. I didn't have to stop drinking, nothing like that, but the weight fell off me. Super simple. And I'm going to teach you how to cook super tasty meals without using pasta, rice, potatoes and bread. So that will be the Keto Nick cooking show on Tuesday, and that's another part of one of my passions, to actually help people live a healthier life. So until Tuesday, have a safe day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So farewell, my Amazon friends, and farewell, Facebook.